Hey guys, okay, phew. Hey guys, welcome to the show. Sorry about that. I tell you what, it has been a weird day today. This is my co-host Alex. It has been a weird day. We've had weird results. We missed, we're streaming our content because it doesn't show on the regular TVs here in Costa Rica. Missed the goal from Ronaldo, 1-0.
At least we have our bankers in, I'm telling you. Both of our bankers are in, so at least with that we are happy today.
We've got, so I got one. I went 1 out of 3 today. Tough
Same
bloody day.
here, but at least we have our bankers.
We got our bankers. Yeah, so the bankers where we put like 2 units on. Oh, but yeah, it has been a tough. I was expecting more from Uruguay, expecting more from Portugal, and I was expecting more from Spain. Although I have to say that Iranian bus was pretty parked, wasn't it? God, it took all the might of those men to get that goal in.
Matt Lawrence, anytime goal scorer, Luis Suarez, Cristiano Ronaldo, Diego Costa, all of them.
That was a good call.
Matt Lawrence, yeah.
That was a great call.
Absolutely.
But I'm going to introduce today's guest, and I tell you what, he doesn't seem to have a problem with betting the World Cup. 3-0 when he was on last week. So let's see what he's got in his sleeve, because I tell you, I'm taking every single bet that Mr. Martin Green has to offer. Martin, welcome to the show.
Hey guys, thanks for having me. Been enjoying watching your coverage of the World Cup. It's been a pretty exciting tournament so far, but yeah, there's been a few shocks and surprises, hasn't there?
There sure has. There sure has. Generally, once you get out of the group stages, you're probably in a better position to sort of predict the winner. But what you've seen right now, and what team or teams have you got your eye on to lift the cup?
Before the start of the tournament, I thought only really a few teams could win it, and I would have gone with Spain if pushed, because they've just got such a fantastic side. But I think they've kind of been thrown into disarray by the coach being fired on the eve of the tournament. So I'm a little bit more sceptical about them now. I think France have the quality to really do well, but I think the best team so far in terms of performance has been Belgium. They were very, very comfortable in beating Panama. And it looks as if this golden generation can finally click, they should win it hands down.
Yes. Everybody's dark horse is Belgium. And what about England's performance against Tunisia? Obviously, 2-1. I know the country erupted in cheer and joy. I was reading, you're obviously in the drinks industry. I think it was something like 43 million or something like that. The game brought in revenue to the drinks industry or something like that. Am I right? Yeah, a lot of pints of beer being drunk.
Do you think that they added us also?
Yeah, exactly. Probably added Martin as well. That topped it up a few million. What did you think of their performance? Can we expect a deep run?
Yeah, it's amazing. The sales spike you get of beers, wines, and spirits in England when England do well in the tournament. As soon as they get knocked out, it tails off. So all the retailers and pub owners are desperately hoping England can stay in there. I think they should be good enough to get to at least the quarterfinals. England, not sure if they've quite got enough to win it, but yeah, they weren't great, were they? But they stayed calm under pressure, and they eventually were rewarded with that winning goal. I think Tunisia were defending like Ultimate Fighting Championship a lot of the time. They were just like throwing Kane on the floor. It was crazy. So fair play. I mean, when you've seen that France did win, but Brazil, Spain, Argentina all failed to win their opening games. Germany lost. So actually, to start with 3 points is a pretty good result, and I think they'll kick on from here and do well.
Yeah. And what do you think of the group of death is sort of looking like Group H at the moment? Sort of really anybody can qualify, any team. Do you have any predictions of who you think at this point, or is it just too hard to say?
Yeah, Group H was always the group of death for me. I thought it was fantastic because it's 4 teams from different continents with completely different playing styles and all pretty evenly matched. And fascinating to see both underdogs win so far. But Senegal were my tip from the very start in this group. I think they were undervalued. When you look at the amount of Premiership quality that they've got in their rank, they're very strong. Idrissa Gueye is a very good, tough tackling midfielder, and Sane is great front. So I think we'll make it out of that group.
Let's give a big shout out to our friends that are watching us right now. Daylofor, Ergo, Tomorino, Maverick, Olemis. Thank you for watching, guys. Interesting. Everyone is talking about the future markets right now. Maverick saying Messi versus Ronaldo in the final, their last World Cup. He's saying that he had Spain in the pre-tournament, but Argentina should win and to beat Portugal or England in the final. Wow, England in the final. That's a lot of drinking there, I'm telling you. Yes, so a lot of people are saying also Brazil, some of them. The trend is 1-0 correct score. 50% from the tournament results, 1-0 correct score till now.
Yeah, I was expecting more as well as these teams took to the pitch for the second round, but not happening. We've got good defenses and good attacks. I tell you, a lot of teams today we've seen a lot of good defense. But let us kick off now. Going to preview Saturday's matches with Martin. Big spike for a reason. He's a solid tipster with Team Bankroll. You see him on the regular season, and he won in terms of profit. 3-0 when he was last on the video. So let's see how he fares. No pressure, Martin. Belgium versus Tunisia. Belgium 1.28, draw 5.75, and Tunisia 13. All these odds with Bet365. A lot of special markets at Bet365 are pulling up at the moment. We did Alex versus the world, and we brought somebody in from the office, and he did Brazil team total over 2 goals and both teams to score. It's a combined bet that Bet365 are offering, and those odds were at 5. So Belgium, Martin, being your dark horse, but Tunisia, they were a bit tactful. So what do you expect in this match?
Yeah, I wasn't very impressed with Tunisia at all on the ball. I thought they looked like a terrible team. England really should have beaten them by a much heavier scoreline. I mean, Raheem Sterling, Jesse Lingard were just missing ridiculous chances. And they didn't create anything at all, Tunisia. They got 1 penalty with a lapse of concentration from Kyle Walker. I don't really think they'll have much of a chance against the very strong Belgian side. They beat Panama pretty comfortably, so I'd fully expect them to do a similar job on Tunisia. Not sure either minus 1.25 Asian handicap, or maybe I'll push it to minus 1.5. Minus 1.5 Asian handicap, you can get 2.01 with Bet365, which looks very attractive. If you want to just be a little bit more cautious, maybe I'd just go to minus 1.25 Asian handicap.
Minus 1.5 for Belgium, right?
Yeah. That's about I'm looking at minus 1.5. I got odds. I did it this morning. I got odds of 1.96. So those odds may have climbed slightly. Make sure you shop around for your odds. SBRodds.com, their odds comparison site. I'm also liking over 2.5 goals, 1.83. I wouldn't be surprised if Tunisia contribute on the scoreboard, to be honest with you. And then goals in both halves, yes, 1.67. But my favourite play, I'm with Martin.
Yes, I'm with Martin. Minus 1.5, 2.01, which is an incredible play. I'm not sure that if Tunisia will score, because how Martin said,
sneaky.
They were very, very lucky to get to that penalty. Which I think that if they were triggering the VAR also on Harry Kane, he had 2 penalties that should be awarded to him. It was the same wrestling mania for the Tunisian side,
Even worse, I thought.
Yeah.
They literally wrestled him to the ground. Literally wrestled him to the ground, but the ref didn't call it. It was almost like the ref was a little bit on the Tunisia side. All right, Belgium, minus 1.5 is the first play, and we are all on the same sheet. Lock it in. Lock it in. All right. Korea Republic versus Mexico. Mexico 1.66, draw 3.8, South Korea 6. This, I have to say, hold my hand up, I watched the highlights. This was at 4 a.m. I did draw the line. It was a very slow game. I sort of expected that. Losing narrowly to Sweden 1-0. They need a win. It's also a must win for Mexico, which will take them to the round of 16, won't it?
Yeah.
So, straight Mexico win, 1.66 at Bet365. If you shop around for your odds, you can actually get them better. I found 1.7.
1.7 my banker for Saturday's matches. Yeah, I think that Mexico have the pace. They have fast players, great attacking firepower, high pressing. I think that Mexico should be able to win against South Korea. They were able to pull off one of the biggest upsets of the tournament so far, beating Germany 1-0. So I don't know. I see them going far. I don't know how far, but at least in the quarterfinals, I see them how they're playing.
Yeah.
Right now. Hopefully for them, they will not play Brazil in the round of 16.
Yeah, very passionate side, Mexico. I have to say, very good odds for the straight win.
James, Mexico to win and over 2.5 goals. Under 2.5 goals, Dale of 4. Now Mexico is strange. They only played as well because Germany let them go on the break. I don't think Korea will do that. I don't know what to say, Dale. I think that ergo, I think one of your favorite plays, Mexico total team goals over 1.5. This is one of your. I think that
I've been burnt. I'm not playing that one for a while. I've been burnt. These 1-0s. That was my Portugal play. Portugal and the over 1.5 goals. Yeah, I've been burnt on that, to be honest with you. If there's value on the straight win and I think it's a better team, that's where I'm going. I should have just taken the Portugal. Why was I greedy? Why did I go for the extra? You went for the Portugal win.
Yeah, just Portugal win. Just Mexico win right now. I don't need anything else. Korea are forced to attack here. They need the 3 points. If not now, never. So Mexico again will strike on the break. This is what I believe.
All right. So 2 Mexico wins here. Martin, did you find anything else?
No, I'm on the Mexico win as well, but I've got 1.87 actually. The odds have drifted today. I don't really understand. I don't understand why they've drifted on Mexico, but yeah, they have.
No team news that we haven't heard yet.
I mean, Hernandez isn't injured. They haven't. Herrera's not injured, so their best players are still going to be there. No, I guess the market has just gone on South Korea at the longer odds, which is maybe shit. But it's a fantastic opportunity for Mexico to top the group now.
Yeah.
Done the hard part by beating Germany. I always fancied them to go and beat South Korea and Sweden. I thought they'd finish second in this, which would probably set them up with a last 16 tie against Brazil, who are going to win the other group. But if they can top this group and get Serbia or Switzerland, and then that'd leave us with Brazil v Germany in the last 16, it would be amazing. So I'm hoping that's going to happen now.
You know what? And S is on chat right now. He said, "Korea, you got this," because she's rooting for, of course, cheering for Korea right now.
Well, yeah,
because they need a win against Mexico and Germany to top the group.
Yeah, but weren't you saying something like you think that Mexico might be trying for the second spot now because they don't want to meet Germany? Like, do you think that they'll play it that way?
They don't want to meet Brazil.
Brazil, yeah.
No,
or Brazil, on the other hand.
I think that Brazil, after all, will top their group,
Yeah.
And Mexico, this is what they are fighting for, to top the group, to avoid Brazil.
Yeah.
And like Martin said, we will have Germany versus Brazil, the 2 first favorites to win the World Cup trophy in the round of 16.
Yeah.
Absolutely a disaster for both nations.
Yeah. No, I know. All right. So the straight Mexico win there. And again, shop around for your odds. I'm wondering as well if those odds, do you think those odds are going to drift further, Martin?
I reckon that's probably about as far as they're going to drift. I'd say that's a very generous price on Mexico. And I guess people will start snapping that up now. I think maybe if anything, they'll go back in. So I would suggest backing Mexico now if you fancy them to win. They are the superior team in pretty much every department. They've got a strong midfield. They were solid at the back against Germany, and they're very good going forward with Hernandez. So yeah, I think they should.
Yeah, okay. So we are all on the same page. Sorry, guys, if you're expecting a ton of tips, but it might be a good thing. We're all on the same page and with Martin. So I'm feeling confident. Germany versus Sweden now. Germany 1.4, draw 5, Sweden 9. Those odds with Bet365. Do click the link in the description. It's Team Bankroll's Bet365 link and check the updated odds on there. Obviously, Germany, as we were saying, these videos are clipped, so sorry if I repeat myself, but somebody might just be clicking on this Germany game. Germany obviously lost to Mexico in the first round, one of, if not the biggest upsets, failing to score. It is an absolute must-win. Sweden, on the other hand, might try to keep things tight. I was thinking the under seems to be the play here. That's not my bet, but I don't expect a goal fest. Martin, what do you think?
I don't expect the goal fest either, Natalie. Sweden have kept 6 clean sheets in a row in competitive games, which is just amazing. They're so solid defensively. And I guess they have to be after Zlatan Ibrahimovic retired. They don't have a great deal of firepower, retired from international football. Marcus Berg's an okay striker. Emil Forsberg's quite creative, but mainly they're all about defensive solidity. And I think they'll stifle Germany for large parts of this game. I still think it's a must win for Germany. And I think they'll just be able to pull it off. I think it'll be a narrow, sort of low scoring victory that they'll grind out. So I'm looking at Germany to win and under 3.5 goals, the odds of 2.05.
I like your play there, Martin. So good. I came up with it myself too. Germany under 3.5 goals at 2.1. It was the play actually as well that I did with Rom versus Spain, and that was a nice little learner. Germany and the under 3.5 goals, 2.1. I agree with you. It's a must-win for Germany. They've got to get 3 points here, and Sweden are going to work defensively in this game, and I think it's gonna be the unders.
Yeah, an interesting bet regarding Germany. Ergo Caustic said to us Brazil and or Germany to be out in the last 16 at 3.5. So if
they do meet up, then that's a great bet.
It's a winner bet, yeah, absolutely. Anas is saying that we will not see major changes in Germany's starting 11. Maybe Marco Reus for Draxler or Hector for Plattenhardt, if I'm reading it correct. I have some weird tips for this match. Yes, I'm not. I think that Germany will win it. I have like that. Germany to score before the 37th minute in the game, priced at 1.83, and you can play that with Bet365. And I'm going with the trend. 10 penalty kicks awarded till now in the tournament. Germany will press because Sweden will defend very good.
Yeah.
And I think that we'll see a penalty at 3.2.
So Germany to score after the 37th minute?
No, before.
Before.
Yeah. In the first 37 minutes of the game. And the penalty at 3.2.
I think you got some tips off Bernardo from yesterday coming up with those.
Yeah, Martin Bernardo came yesterday and he was giving tips from the cards market, from the offside market, you know. He started yeah, crazy.
He gave us one Asian handicap, didn't he?
Yeah, one Asian handicap, but the other two special markets, you know.
Special markets. Oh yeah, I know. So anyway, sorry, Martin.
I'll have to watch it. It sounds fun.
Yeah.
Just having Bernardo. He's a bit of a legend, isn't he, Bernardo?
He sure is. It was great to have him, and he looked really good and happy and healthy, and gave us some cracking bets.
Handsome, like always, you know.
He's always looking handsome, Mr. Bernardo, isn't he? All right, going to wrap things up here. Going to take us through. We only really need to see. We're all on this, apart from you on the Germany one. We're pretty much all on the same bets here. Martin, take us through your bets and your banker, please.
So I'm going to go for Belgium minus 1.5 Asian handicap, 2.01 against Tunisia. I'm going to go for a straight Mexico win at 1.87 versus South Korea, and Germany in the under 3.5 goals at 2.05. Not sure about banker. I'll go with, having watched how bad Tunisia were, I'll go with Belgium. Handicap, my banker.
Okay. All right. So there's the banker. Mine same as Martin. Belgium minus 1.5, 1.96. Straight Mexico win there. I like the odds of Martin presented there 1.86. Germany under 3.5 goals, at 2.1. Banker being the Mexico win. Alex.
Banker. Mexico to win against
South Korea.
Against South Korea, yes. And the other free bets, because I have free, Belgium minus 1.5 goals at 2.01. Germany to score before the 37th minute in the game at 1.83 with Bet365. And Germany, a penalty to be awarded in the match at 3.2.
There we go, guys. Those are our bets for Saturday's plays. Thank you so much for watching. Straight after this, we are doing Alex versus the world, where we've got Janice, who is Janice?
It's a friend of ours, a regular viewer. He's following us on Twitter. He has some great bets also on his own. And he's from Latvia, from Northeastern Europe. And he's a really good guy.
Yeah, awesome stuff. So stay tuned for that. But big thank you to Martin again for coming on the show. Head on over as well, sportsbookreview.com, hit more picks, and you see Martin's daily plays. If Martin is not enough, just coming on once a week, go on to sportsbookreview.com and read. And he's doing the rundown of every single match, so you can get some more plays from him there. Thank you for watching, guys. Thank you, Martin. Take care.
Thanks.